say it.
Sit down. Sit down. Hi there, YouTube. I'm Craig here with Bill and Antonio, and we are the Social Vultures. And Antonio, I got a question for you. So let's say that you're the owner, and vice president, CEO of your own comic book company.
Impossible. No, sorry. Go ahead.
You're fired. Carry on.
Okay. Well, you could be
I'm the owner. Keep going.
You could be a company of one.
Keep going. You're doing.
So you have your own characters, you have your own comic lines, right? And some big Hollywood studio comes to you and say, hey, we want to take some of your characters, we want to take some of those comic lines that you have and create some movies. Who are you going to go to for maybe either producing or directing or both?
Director, top of my head, I'm loving his stuff, Gareth Edwards.
Yeah, nice one. Good. What about you, Bill?
If I were to pick any director to direct something of mine.
Yeah.
You're entrusted the keys of the universe. The first one's got to be the best one to draw people in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, these are characters that you've created. These are comic lines that you've created, stories that are your own. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Who can you trust to make your vision a reality?
Yeah, like I've thought of this with my book, if it ever got made, who would I want? But I love Brad Anderson. I love David Fincher. David Fincher, I would please make anything that I wrote.
Yeah.
I love David Fincher. And, Jon Favreau. I like Jon Favreau.
Yeah, I love Jon Favreau.
Solid director.
Fantastic.
Yeah, there's lots of people. If it was horror, I'd go old school and go John Carpenter or Dario Argento or somebody. Even though they haven't made anything great in a long time, I want to see them come back, and it would be my thing that would make them come back.
Except Carpenter's last movie.
I don't know. Those are good. You? Anyway?
Guys, I'm going to have to go with Luc Besson.
Yeah, I love Luc Besson. Good choice.
He's again, a lot like Jon Favreau that you mentioned, a lot like Joss Whedon as well that I can think of. He is very much the fans' director. He knows what the fans want to see. He knows how to tell a good story.
Yeah.
And you know what? And he knows the right effects, and he's good with casting as well.
Yeah.
And I would definitely trust him.
And he's a guy who sticks to his guns.
Yep.
And has his own unique vision.
Yep.
Because, even he hasn't directed a ton of stuff in the past decade, but he produces and writes a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
And you can tell. You just look at those movies and you can tell it's Luc Besson that his hand is in there because he has a very unique vision. I like him a lot. It's a good choice.
Good.
But no, saying that, there's another director. I know he showed me a movie one time and he did such a great job with cinematography and everything. Just the movie was so good. Nothing to work with. It was an indie movie, ironically, but it just shows you have nothing. How you make something great, and it makes you wonder, man, give this guy a few bucks. He made this look like...
Do you know what it is? Who are you talking about?
I can't remember the gentleman's name.
A lot of indie directors are getting plucked out of the indie genre now and been given huge things.
Yes.
Look at Josh Trank, who did, Fantastic Four Bomb. But still, he made little movies and then was immediately given a gigantic budget on a giant movie. So they're doing that a lot more lately. So it's great.
Hey, I got a question. Maybe to flip it around. Who would you not trust?
Better be sure.
I can't think of anybody that I hate. Ben Affleck's a fantastic director.
Oh, I take him.
He was talking about who you wouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
I can't.
Sorry, Ben.
Even
we know he's watching.
Even directors that a lot of fanboys hate, like Brett Ratner.
And I understand
hate him, and I look at his IMDb list of movies, and I've loved every movie he's done. I've heard I've heard different stories about what he's actually like as a person, but I couldn't really care less about that.
Ang
I
Lee.
just want to know if he makes.
After the Hulk, I wouldn't trust a super.
No, I would agree. I would agree.
I love Ang Lee.
No, the Hulk was horrible though.
Yeah, but you can't put a guy down for one he tried something different and it didn't work, so you don't shoot a guy down.
Who would you trust?
I already named a bunch that I would trust.
Who would you not trust?
Brad Anderson. But for who I wouldn't trust, I can't really think of any directors that I'm like, oh my god, I hate that director.
Well, again,
not the hate. I don't think it's more of a hate. It's like, who do you think wouldn't be able to display the vision? Not that they're a bad director. Some guys can, some guys can't.
Well, you know what? It might be a good director, but he has maybe a bit of a reputation of doing his own thing and not listening to the writers. Maybe something like that.
There's that show on HBO right now called Project Greenlight that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, and they choose a director that enters, and then they get to direct a film for HBO. And they just ended the season, and the director's name was Jason Mann, and I hate him. I hate him.
You're on notice, Jay.
He was the whole season. He was an ass to everybody on the shoot.
Yeah.
He had no idea what collaboration was. He thought that a movie should be all him.
Oh, no.
He was very full of himself.
Yeah.
I get that you were used to working on short films and that you were in control of everything, but now you're making a big production with other artists.
Yeah.
And he only regarded himself as an artist
Ugh.
and other people as the people that were supposed to be helping him achieve his vision. And the producer, Effie, was amazing, and they didn't get along. And all that it did for me watching that show was I realized that he's never going to work in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because anybody who watched that show will stay far away from him. And yeah, he's horrible.
Hey, how about this? That you said man. The craziest thing came to me. What about a Michael Mann Punisher movie?
Oh, he'd be perfect.
Like, my God, could you imagine him directing the Punisher movie?
That's more people that would be great. But I mean, you're aiming high if you're picking Michael Mann.
No, I know. When you say
Ridley Scott.
Yes.
Like these are the big boys, right?
And I'd like to see Spielberg. I know he's kind of talked against, again, what you say in the media, but I'd like to see Spielberg take on a superhero movie.
Yeah,
Just to see how it would turn out.
Obviously, listen, again, I mean, getting back to the original question, I mean, if I had my own comic company with my own characters and my own stories, yeah, sure, Steven Spielberg, here's some money.
And I think Spielberg would bring a real, an awesome sense of wonder to a superhero movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's one thing he's ever done. He's done everything else, but you know.
But if I could talk about who I wouldn't trust, because we've heard the guys that you're not fans of, M. Night Shyamalan.
I love him.
Not because I don't think that he's that great of a director or a producer or whatnot. I just don't think that he would be able to give that sort of control over to myself, which would be the writer.
Yeah, but if you watch Unbreakable, it's a great movie.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
There should have been a second. I would love.
Well, he's not saying that he's not talented.
No.
But I get what you mean, because he's very used to directing his own stuff.
Yeah.
And he's used to, again, he's a guy who has very specific vision.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, his last movie, The Visit, was kick-ass. So I can see your reasoning.
Yeah.
But I'd still jump at the chance to work with him.
Okay.
It'd be awesome. I love him.
But we got to jump at the chance to get out of here, folks, because we're out of time once again.
See what he did there?
I like that.
We all saw.
So, Bill.
And Craig.
Antonio. Till next time, folks, we'll always be
the Social Vultures.